I came to the concept of activation when I started trauma therapy and really looked at how my nervous system was responding. Put simply, if I was activated, I was normally in some level of fight or flight, or a freeze or faint response. It is a heightened response to stuff we feel in our body. Often it will be in response to uncomfortable feelings, but the annoying thing for me was that this activation was just as uncomfortable. If I was in fight or flight mode, I would normally dissociate and potentially get brain fog. And if I was in a freeze or faint response, I would go into depression and again have brain fog. Activation is like a fizz around the body. I say it's like I'm freewheeling on a bike where I'm pedalling and the chain has come off the wheel. So a lot of energy is being created, yet I'm going nowhere. To think of it as simply activation in my body can remove any notion of being tied to a certain narrative like, I don't have anyone who likes me, I'm just useless and a piece of shit, or my house is horrible. Whatever the story is, we can often bypass that and go straight to the source of activation. This is why when people come to me in a state of anxiety, I will often immediately suggest treating the body as well as the mind, or even before the mind. The activation is controlling their life, so they need help to bring that down, perhaps through massage, cranial osteopathy, acupuncture, or sound therapy. Once the body is calm, we often find that the problems we felt we had aren't really problems at all. Our brain was just looking for a reason to explain the high levels of cortisol. Someone told me years ago that I was not my story, and I laughed in his face. How could I not be my story? My story is my story. It got me realizing, though, that it's just a narrative. It doesn't have to be my life. Looking at activation in my body and how energy swells up and what allows it to dissipate has started me on my path of noticing when I'm activated, trying to disengage with the thoughts associated with it, and quelling the activation so that I can carry on with my day. When we visit a shaman, they are not that interested in the story. In fact, shamans, through many different methods, look at our energy, our activation, and then move the energy around to find calm, peace, and tranquility, along with the ability to rest in our own power. It's an astonishing thing, and really it is science. By learning to calm our activation, we learn self-mastery, and this is where we want to be in life. We want to be the captain of our ship and have the ability to ride the inevitable storms that come our way.